The issue of legitimacy of rights to be in the Bahamas and whether persons apprehended during road checks should have been detained now surfacing in the courts. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. This incident comes as government moves to crack down on illegal migration with a December 31st deadline fast approaching. But several civil rights activist groups aren't giving immigration officials a free pass. Today, they took a matter involving the alleged apprehension and deportation of a man they say has a right to be here in the Bahamas before the courts. Fern Carey has this developing story.
The court has reserved its decision in the case of 35-year-old Charles Jean Ronnie, also known as Jean Charles, who was deported to Haiti back on November 24th. Ronnie's attorney, Fred Smith QC, indicating during Tuesday proceedings before Justice Gregory Hilton that immigration officials arrested, detained, and deported Ronnie after he was unable to produce documents during a routine roadblock indicating that he was legally in the country. Mr. Smith later took legal action on behalf of Ronnie and secured a court order which required immigration officials to produce Jean Ronnie in court or show why he was arrested and detained. He also asked the court that if immigration officials did not produce Ronnie in court, that they be given 21 days to do so. Smith also requested that an order be made for Jean Ronnie or Jean Charles to be returned to the Bahamas. However, Crown Counsel Gary Francis disagreed. He informed the court that they had complied with the court order by producing a document to show that Jean Charles is not a Bahamian but a Haitian national born in December of 1985. He noted that Jean Charles, or whatever name he is called, gave immigration authorities his name and information, and if he intended to deceive authorities, then the person they deported to Haiti contributed to his own fate. Mr. Francis also indicated that the government does not have the authority to go to a sovereign nation like Haiti and extract Jean Charles, as he is no longer in the custody or control of the Immigration Department. The attorney suggested that Mr. Smith reach out to Jean Charles with a view of having him regularized so he can prove his eligibility to be in the Bahamas. He also asked the court to dismiss the defense's habeas corpus application. Justice Hilton will rule in the matter at a later date. Regarding the other 14 Haitian nationals, including 2 children, who Mr. Smith claims were being held unlawfully at the detention center, the court adjourned their matters to next year and granted them bail with reporting conditions. However, that does not apply to the 2 children who the court said do not have criminal culpability. Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.